Hi, welcome back to Tom's Life. Today's Sunday special is tiramisu. So the ingredients you need is lady sponge fingers, coffee, mascarpone cheese, double cream, butter, caster sugar and dark chocolate. So first step, we're going to start weighing out the caster sugar. I will need to weigh out 50 grams of caster sugar for our chocolate. So I'm going to weigh out 50 grams of caster sugar using my talking scales. So you're just going to place some caster sugar in. So you get the 50 grams.
It is 22 grams. It is 23 grams. It is 49 grams. It is 50 grams.
Spot on. Once you've got 50 grams of caster sugar, you're going to get a little mixing bowl and you're going to place it all in. Now you want to chop your butter so it's more easy to melt. So you just want to slice it in 4. And then you just want to chop it in half. Be careful with your fingers. And then just give it a chop into little cubes. We'll melt this with our chocolate when the chocolate's nearly melted. So you just finish off chopping it like that. So next step, you want to switch on your hob to melt your chocolate. You want to set your pan to high. You want to set your ring to high. Just like that. We got some pan with some water. You're going to put a glass dish on top so it doesn't touch the water. And then when it starts to heat up, you'll start breaking your chocolate into your bowl and melting it with a wooden spoon. Just give it a minute or two. Now you want to start breaking your chocolate into your bowl. You're just breaking it off and then placing it in the bowl. Then you'll use a wooden spoon to melt it. Then when it's nearly melted, you add in your butter and sugar. So you're just going to finish off breaking your chocolate. Now you just want to keep stirring your chocolate so it starts to melt in the bowl. And then when your chocolate is starting to melt in a few minutes and nearly all melted, you add in your butter and sugar to give it a nice glaze. So you're just melting your chocolate you're just melting your chocolate for a few minutes, and then when it's starting to get nearly melted, you add in your butter. So your butter can start to melt with the remaining of your chocolate, what needs to melt. So it can give it a nice glossy texture. And you don't want it to burn, so just keep stirring it. Then you add in your sugar when your butter and chocolate has melted. Then you'll take this off the heat to let it cool. So you're just breaking down the remaining chocolate with the butter. Use the back of the wooden spoon and then dip round all the bowl. Now you want to add in your sugar into your butter and chocolate. Get it all out. You want to give that a little bit of a stir for a minute or two so it has dissolved into your butter and chocolate. I've just lowered the heat a little bit. So when it's nearly done, you'll take it off the heat to let it cool. And then you'll start making your filling for your tiramisu. Now you want to pour some water in a measuring jug. And you want to put a tablespoon of coffee in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to stir that in with the water so this can dissolve. And then we'll let this cool while you're whisking your cream and mascarpone together. We will dip our finger biscuits in this, and then we'll layer it in the dish. So next step, you're going to make your filling. So you're first going to get all your mascarpone cheese out. Just like that. Get it all off the spoon. And you're also going to add in your double cream. So you're pouring all your double cream in with your mascarpone. You're going to start off using a hand whisk, and then you'll start to bring it together with a lecky whisk. That's optional. So you want to start just giving it a beat down. So your mascarpone and cream can come together. It will take a few minutes. You'll need a big mixer bowl so you can move about with your whisk. Just give it a little tap. So none of it gets stuck. You'll start building your tiramisu. So you now want to layer your tiramisu. You want to get your lady fingers and you want to give them a little dip in with the coffee. Then you place them next to each other. And what you're doing is you're just soaking a little bit of the coffee. But you don't want them to be too soggy. You leave a little gap in between. So they're like that. So you want to get flavour in the biscuits, but you don't want to make them too soggy. So you're just giving them a little dip in like that. And now this will be your bottom layer. Then you'll put cream on, and then you'll do another layer, and then you'll pour your chocolate over the top. So you now want to spoon some of your cream and mascarpone in the middle. You're going to get a little bit more. with the spatula, you just want to carefully spread it all out. Over each one. And then you put the rest of your cream on top, and then you'll pour your chocolate on top. Then we will let this set for a few hours. So you just carefully spread it all out like this, like I have done nicely. Then once you've got a nice even layer, you're going to do the same again with some more fingers. And then you'll place all the rest of your cream on top, and then you'll pour your chocolate on top. Then you'll let this set. So you now want to do your second layer. You want to dip them back in the coffee, just like that. And then you want to place them in the middle, just like that. And what you're doing is you're doing a nice little pattern, and then you'll layer them. Then you'll lay the rest of your cream on top. So you're just giving them a little coat in the coffee. So what you do is just little coat, and then you just keep laying them. In between the gaps. Then you put the rest of your cream on top, and then you also spread your chocolate. You spread your chocolate on top. So you now want to spoon the rest of your cream cheese and cream on your second layer of lady fingers. You want to get all the cream out. You can use your spatula to get around the sides too. And then you'll spread it out like you did before. Now you're just spreading it out again using your spatula. Get all the way to the edge. Just carefully go over it. So you've got a nice layer on top. Get right to the edges and spread it out evenly. Then you'll place all your chocolate on top, and then all the chocolate will coat down, and then you'll place this in the fridge to set. So you just want to get all the way closely to the edges. Now you want to pour all your chocolate on your tiramisu sponges and cream. So you pour it on slowly. And when it all pours on, it will all nicely coat into your cream and sponges. So you now just want to spread out all your chocolate on your sponge and cream. So you want to get all the way to the edge. So you're just doing like little crisscrosses, and it will soak all up all the biscuits and the cream filling. So you just get it all right to the edge, like that. You should get enough out for 2 layers. So this is how it looks at the moment. You're now going to place it in the fridge for a few hours or overnight so it can set. So you're going to place it on the bottom of your fridge, just like that. Just like that. You're going to close the door and you want that to just set. So this is what it looks like when you have lettuce set overnight. I hope you make my tiramisu. Don't forget to keep hitting the like button, share and subscribe, and thank you.